everybody. I'm Frank Iero. Thank you so much to Premier Guitar for asking me to be part of their Hook series. I'm going to be talking about songs and an artist in general that not only, I guess, makes me play guitar the way I play, but also made me want to play guitar to begin with. So the artist I chose is Greg Ginn, guitarist for Black Flag, and that song is Rise Above. I remember early on in high school, you hear about punk rock and you think you know all these different bands. You've seen the logos on different people's T-shirts and stuff like that. But growing up in Jersey, very familiar with the Misfits. Heard the Misfits, I guess, from a very young age, and was always a fan. And I think later on, getting into high school, is when people were like, "Yo, if you like the Misfits, then you should listen to Black Flag." And so a friend of mine started making me mixtapes, and I remember the second Rise Above came on, it was like, holy shit, like something different, something's going on here, something's being played in a different way, in a different mindset. It was just so off kilter and artistic, and had a hook to it, but the way it was being played was just so avant-garde, and there were solos, but the solos were more emotional and I mean, not based on the solo that I had heard on the radio in the 80s and 90s yet. So investigating more and listening to more Black Flag, there's certain things that Greg would do, and the way he would play that just was such an allure to me. That intro of going from these and your verse of that, which is kind of simplistic and poppy, but the way it's being played is with such aggression and so much emotion that it's hardcore punk at its finest. I remember in the early 2000s being on tour with My Chemical Romance, and we had opened a show. I think we opened playing at the Troubadour, and my buddy Ed at the time was looking through the paper and was like, "Oh my God, down the street, Greg is playing with his band, and he's only doing Black Flag songs." So I was like, "Holy shit!" Like, we packed up the guitars, threw them in the van, and he and I rushed out down to a club called the Dragonfly, and there weren't very many people there. I mean, it was me and my friend and maybe 8 to 12 other people. So the set was amazing. I got a little wasted. I was very excited to see Greg and to see these songs played in front of me by the person that wrote them, bring them to life right in front of me, like this far away. And after the set, I remember being so excited and having all these incredibly meaningful things that I wanted to say to him, and how I played guitar because I heard his playing, and it made me feel free, and it made me feel I guess it gave me the confidence to go out there and to write my own things and to play the way I wanted to play, and the way I wanted to be heard, and I unleashed on him this drunken yelling spiel, and he started to back up little by little until he could run away from me. And so I realized maybe I shouldn't do that ever again. But it was a great experience, and I'm very thankful that I had it. Probably more grateful than he was. But Black Flag and Greg especially were pretty big influences on me. The way that the music was relayed, and it's still to this day it holds up. I mean, you can play every note in those songs. You can learn those songs note for note and practice, but no matter what, you're not gonna sound like Greg playing those songs. It's very unique to him, and I think that's what was so incredible to me. This language that came from not just his fingers and the guitar, but it came from his soul, and I wanted that. I wanted to be a part of that. So that is what got me hooked.